Poirier lost by submission in the fifth?
Yeah.
This is good.
Welcome to Forever Talking, where we talk nothing forever. My name is Ian Ward, my commentating partner and co-host Nicholas, as well as another guest that we have in person, John. I didn't tell him that we were starting the episode. I just fucking pressed play and got going.
He could tell by the energy.
I don't get a mic.
No, you don't. You want this one?
I feel like it balances the sound if you're
Yeah,
in the
just put it
middle.
on this side.
Right on
See if
the,
he does better than
right
me.
on the,
Dude,
yeah.
I must be like,
This kid does not.
Why is yours sticking out?
because I can't do it right.
He literally cannot do it right at all.
I don't know why.
All right, we all
John, I
here.
spent here 5 minutes.
Ready?
Yeah, we're all ready.
Do I need to come in? I can't see around the lens.
Want to sit on my lap?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're all good in here.
Yeah, I don't need my right shoulder.
Let me pop some Atkins M&Ms.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, they're like fake,
sugar-free.
Yeah, they're like fake M&Ms. They're terrible for you, but it's practically like a salad.
Better off eating grass from the backyard.
It was practically like a salad.
Boy,
Good thing you put your drink.
did you get my M&Ms?
I got 3 of them. I'm gonna eat one though.
They're not great.
All right, there's your first clip of the episode.
I'm not cutting.
Look at that. No way.
I'm not cutting it.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't set that right on the seam.
You want to extend that leg out as far as humanly possible?
Yeah.
Maybe this. Here, you want this?
I'll eat it.
It's on the floor.
Is there any other? We're in rough shape today, gents.
I'm just trying to make sure so Lily doesn't get any. You know.
I don't know if it's an M&M or a rabbit turd, but we got it.
It's an M&M.
50-50.
That was a rabbit turd.
No, it's rabbit shit.
I don't think a rabbit would make it alive in here.
No, Lily would kill that fucking thing.
Yeah. Let's scoot that thing. Let's scoot this thing over to the left. So, John, put your.
Hold on, let me grab this leg so it doesn't fold in.
All right, here we go. We're good. We're keeping all this in.
Yeah?
I'm not cutting any of it.
Yeah, that's 35 minutes gone.
Yeah. We're fucked. I mean, this is horrendous.
What is him coming under the table?
I mean, these ends.
That's probably what loosened the leg to start to fall sideways.
We're not going to start blaming.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even notice it until it was already done.
No, I thought like your leg was just sliding it, and then it started to go down. I was like, oh shit.
I was watching. I was like, who's sliding the table?
I didn't even notice it though.
That's just your heat stroke from golfing.
God.
It's hot. Today's episode. I gotta lock in again.
I should wait till you finish.
You were locked in before?
No.
When he came under the table, he was.
Yeah. We're gonna be talking about UFC 302. And the only 2 fights on that anybody really get. I guess Kevin Allen, but
We didn't watch any others.
we're gonna be talking about Mike Tyson getting canceled. Not Mike Tyson getting canceled. The Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight getting canceled. And then there's one more subject. There's one more subject that's open for debate. You find that M&M anywhere?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go under the table again to get it.
I got it. Hold on.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
Hold the fucking table. Attaboy. Good job.
I'm hungry. It's the chocolate. It cools down the heat stroke.
No,
All right.
you haven't drank a water all day.
I'm not
He doesn't drink water.
I'm not a big believer in that.
2 beers and 3 Diet Cokes.
How many hot dogs?
One.
One dog. I'm a big believer in Diet Mountain Dew. It hydrates you. Fuck. What was the last subject?
You didn't say. When you talk a little hockey.
Mike Tyson getting the fight getting canceled.
UFC 302.
We can talk finals for hockey and basketball. Those are both coming up this weekend. Or basketball is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
You checking your phone?
I don't know if you figured this out yet. We're not exactly professional here.
No, we're just looking for clips. I get it.
No? Alright, we'll just say, I don't know. We'll just bounce around.
Yeah, we got enough topics.
We'll figure it out.
How do you determine the background for this? Is it the Forever Talking logo every time?
It's his.
It's a big loop. It's like a. Yeah, you know, watch the fucking show, man. You know, what am I? You know? Jesus. I'm out here dehydrated. For anybody who doesn't know, John and I just got off the links. Horrendous job. Not only did I lose like 7 balls and he lost like 7 balls, he also left his shoes in the cart.
I did. And my dignity.
Rough shape. It was a rough day for the boys.
Played 20 holes, pretty much. I did.
Yeah, you did. I didn't. I had a phone call, so we had to go back. And
Well, we didn't have to. You decided
I wanted
to. Go back.
to. So
If you're gonna pay, you might as well.
That's fair.
So we went back and we played the holes that we missed. I wish I wouldn't have. I would have just been like bogeys.
You break any clubs?
No.
I thought about fucking launching one.
Yeah, the over-under for the amount of times I have to yell no when he's got a club halfway through his backswing is at least 3. Yeah.
Three per 18.
Yeah, 3.5 maybe. I'd take the over every time.
Yeah, it's and it's the same club every time too. It's always the pitching wedge or the sand wedge.
Yep.
Because it's like it's a chip that I'll skull fuck over the green.
Into the sand?
And I'll send over to the fucking green on the other side of the green, so then I gotta go hit the same shot that I just did. But considering I just skull fucked that one,
Yeah, I just noticed there were hardly any bunkers on that course.
maybe we were just so damn good we avoided them.
I mean, we both had a few good shots. That's what kept us there, right?
A couple, yeah. That's just like golf. You'll hit 105 terrible ones, and then you'll hit 5 that you're like, you know what?
This is fun.
I'm starting to see what.
Should have played college golf.
I'm starting to see the appeal here. I wish I would have gotten into this a little sooner. And then you'll go hit one right in the fucking woods immediately after, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing out here?
Or you do what I do and have an eagle putt and end up getting a bogey. So just 4-putting everything.
He did do that.
Yep.
He did do that. But then like you feel that way on the front 9, then you'll get to the turn, and then you'll go get a glizzy and a bag of lays.
It just goes downhill from there.
You'll scarf down that glizzy.
Your head feels so good after that, though. But the golf game just gets so much worse.
Yeah. I remember on hole 10, I got that glizzy in me, got that bag of lays in me, got another DC, got another bottle of TV Static ready to go. Lined up to he shanked one fucking.
Yeah,
It was
10.
like we all took what's the class where you learn shapes and shit and
Geometry.
Geometry. We all took geometry, right?
Yeah, Mr. Bus.
I'm Mr. Bus. Rough shape. I didn't have it with you.
No.
Fucking 90-degree angles, right? Pa-pow. That was like John's shot. It fucking.
I think
read it.
I think the worst shot of the day was when I teed up behind the tee box marker and
Oh yeah, this is good.
hit a stinger off of it back into my shin.
Yeah. You know,
What?
like the markers.
Yeah.
I show you with the tee.
Yeah, so they'll
Big
set up
plastic
like
balls.
Yeah.
You had whites. You get your reds. You got your yellows.
Yeah.
And we play from the whites.
Yeah.
and
John,
I teed it up like right here because I planned on hitting it straight and I hit it off the toe right back into my shin.
Yeah. And you know what's funny about that is right before he did it, he goes, "I'm gonna end up putting a stinger right in this fucking thing."
I just didn't think it was actually possible.
And I was like, "Nah, you're good." He wasn't. He wasn't good. And it sounded like fucking Chris Kyle was out there sniping people. The American sniper. Love Chris Kyle. That's a legend. John Wilkes Booth. Pa-pow.
What? I don't think he got him.
No, he didn't shoot John Wilkes Booth. Wasn't John Wilkes Booth the guy who shot Kennedy?
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Who's the guy who shot Kennedy?
I don't know. He worked for the government.
We gotta tread carefully here.
I could remember his name. I'm too tired.
It was he had like a fucking bitch name too. It was like Wilson.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or something like that.
Russell Wilson?
No, it's a
No, he
guy.
doesn't. He can't hit shit.
Yeah.
Steelers legend?
What the fuck? John Wilkes Booth was really the
Yeah.
Lincoln guy?
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't know that?
No. We were driving, and we were practicing, for when we get the GoPro up in the thing, because that's going to happen. We had a conversation. Who do you think, which historical figure do you think would be a great lay?
Lay?
A great fuck, Nick.
I'm still not getting it.
Like who you would want to sleep with.
Oh.
Yeah, which historical figure? And he said Ulysses S. Grant. And that sparked the further conversation. We were like, you think William Taft was good? You know him, right? President got stuck in the bathtub. Big fat guy.
If you could find it, he'd probably be a great fuck.
How do you think he got stuck in that bathtub?
Can't get up.
Should have been a bigger fucking bathtub.
Not me. He's, that guy. That's my hero, that president is. But he was great at golf. He's got a lot of... No, yeah, he's not very athletic, is he?
Maybe from the red tees, I don't know. Yeah, swing around all that weight. That's...
Well, Fat Perez is great at golf.
Yeah, but Taft was like 3 Fat Perez's.
Taft was a big guy. How do you think they made suits that big back then? Are you looking up William Taft?
I have no idea who he is.
How did they make his casket?
I would have just rolled him down a hill.
Fuck, dude, that's a precedent.
It happened. It was like, when was he president? Like
1890s, probably.
He ain't that fat.
Think about the time, though, Nick.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's accurate.
Think about the time.
That is true.
When was he president? When did it say he was?
That was before like all the processed sugar and shit, and he's still that fat.
If he was president in the 1900s, I feel bad.
I think it was prior to that.
If it was in the 1800s, those people don't exist.
I think late 1800s.
Probably early. Ooh, I don't know.
When did he die?
No, 1930.
Hey, we might be in trouble here.
He didn't die in office, though.
Oh, wait.
I know that.
Oh, 1909 to 1913.
Okay, early 1900s. About the same time frame, though.
Still, you're right, though, to be that fat back then.
Yeah, there wasn't even... that means there's not all the chemicals and sugar we have now.
He's just eating.
He's just eating 32-ounce steaks for every fucking meal.
Yeah, I got
that horse.
That's a big guy.
He fucking eats the whole horse.
Great offensive lineman, though.
Fuck, dude.
Jesus Christ. It's a good way to fill up a subject right there, huh?
So UFC.
I think he would have been a good heavyweight.
No, he would have needed a division of his own, dude.
You think they were good fighters back then?
No.
Bunch out the... No, you don't think so? You don't think...
Probably not in the way you think. Probably like guys who fought in the Civil War, hand-to-hand combat.
Teddy Roosevelt could throw hands.
So, like...
Was he the one in a wheelchair?
No. Roosevelt?
One of the Roosevelts was paralyzed.
Yeah, what are the two? There's Franklin, right?
Boy.
Franklin Delano and then Theodore.
Oh, I can't think. He's got 3 fucking bright lights.
I think Theodore was paralyzed.
History ain't my topic.
Who's the fucking one who had the awesome mustache and the glasses and he was a knight of the museum?
That's Robin Williams.
Yeah, but Robin Williams played a president.
The first Roosevelt, Franklin Delano.
Wasn't it Teddy Roosevelt the guy I'm thinking of?
Yeah. He's the national parks guy. He preserved like Yosemite and all that.
Yeah, but he had hands.
So did the other guy. He didn't have legs. He had legs. They just didn't work.
Yeah.
Get your game up, man. I don't know what to tell you. I think Abe Lincoln could throw,
I think they'd be better at bar fights back then.
I think Abe Lincoln was a great basketball player.
He was tall.
Yeah. He can make some shit happen.
Was he tall or was it just a hat?
I think he was actually tall, but...
I think he was tall and then he had
But back then he was tall.
But yeah, for people back then, imagine being 6'3" in the 1800s.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck,
You're
dude.
a big fan of 5'7" back then.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
I'd be jealous.
UFC 302.
I want to stay on the president thing.
Okay, well, I'm down to keep going.
No,
Hey, that'd be good content. We take a quiz. How many presidents can you name? How many you think you got?
That'd be terrible.
There's 46 of them.
I couldn't tell you the last president.
You mean current or the one before that?
Oh, I could actually. I forgot it. My bad.
Do you know who was president when we were born?
Yeah.
It's Bush.
No, it's between the two Bushes.
I mean,
I was born in 01. Bush was president.
there's two Bush.
Well, when you were born,
Yeah.
inauguration day is the 20th of January?
Yeah. I was born in 01, and that was because I remember that was the video where Bush goes, "We will kill the terrorists. Now watch this drive."
That was probably 02.
I think it was still
I
George.
don't think my dad's going to be able to cut the lawn in time.
Well, I guess a different president was president when I was
Who
born.
was the president before Bush?
Clinton.
Yeah. No,
That's when I was born.
I wasn't alive.
But then you guys were both after inaugurate. Well, you're way after. Nick missed it by a month.
Yeah.
Half a month.
I'm a youngin.
So yeah, George W.
Who was before Clinton?
H.W. Bush, Clinton, Bush.
Who was before him?
Obama.
Who was before? Slick Willie? Who's Slick Willie?
No. Nobody. Before Clinton was,
Bush?
I don't know what Slick Willie means, but I heard somebody talk.
or yeah,
Slick
before
Reagan?
H.W. Bush.
By the way, we're not political
Was it Reagan?
at all.
Something like that.
Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. Not Faye Reagan. Ronald Reagan.
My bad. Is John Cena president?
No.
Not
Vince
yet.
McMahon?
WWE president, yeah.
He's the chairman.
Sorry.
He's also a rapist. Moving forward.
Okay, yeah, we're not political.
We're casual in that area.
I'm not. Yikes. UFC 302.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But I know he got submitted in the 5th round. 4th. 4th or 5th?
Fifth.
I thought it was 5th.
Fifth?
Yeah.
I looked
Was
it
the
up.
5th?
I looked it up.
Yeah, it wasn't fifth.
You know, it's funny too because we were giving Riley shit about that's a bad bet for anyone to get submitted that late because they're too slippery and tired.
Yeah.
And then he got submitted in the second to last round.
He went to sleep too.
Let's not. I think we should save UFC for later.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
because I don't want to end on Mike Tyson because that's such like a short, nothing subject.
So you want to talk about that or?
Yeah, let's get that out of there because then you can like transition it into.
Why? I know it's canceled because of a medical thing. What happened to him?
So about last week, we talked about it on the show last week, and unfortunately, that was a prediction that did not come to pass. As we said that we did not think that this was going to affect the fight. He had a stomach ulcer, and he went on an airplane. There was reports saying
Did a
that
rupture on the airplane? Oh, dude.
there was reports saying that he had the issue before the flight went off, and there was reports saying that he had the issue during the flight. I think it was during the flight because he went up, air pressure, popped it.
My stomach.
Guys, my stomach hurts. Can somebody get my cane? My stomach hurts.
Can't believe he's gonna box. Can't even take an airplane ride.
Yeah, fucking hell.
If Jake Paul loses to a guy, can't go on an airplane.
By the way, Mike Tyson would kill both of us. Can you do me a favor? There's a big switch.
He said both of us, all three of us.
Yeah, I kill all of us. There's a switch. There's a light switch. Yep.
We just gotta remember to turn it on, because that's like their AC.
Yep. It's gonna get hot if we don't. Forgot about it yesterday.
Sure, Steve loves
Yesterday.
that.
I was filming something yesterday.
I know I turned it on last week.
Yeah. It was rough. It was bad. Got hot quick. I was like, why the fuck is it so hot in this
Can't
house?
be worse than golfing, dude. That was.
Yeah, that was atrocious.
It's not even hot out yet. It was probably.
Yeah, it was only
probably
top 80.
89, and we were fucking dying.
That's what it
It was
shows.
a
A little humid
It
though.
got in the 90s while we were out there.
91 maybe.
I don't think so. I think it was 93.
All I'm
So
saying.
I got in my car. My car said it was 93.
All I'm saying is, I don't know if it's been teased. We won't spoil it, but when we do that video, that needs to be in the fall.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That cannot be done in summer.
No, yeah, it could.
We're gonna die.
We're gonna do it. August.
You're out
Like
of your
the
fucking
worst.
no.
August.
End of September.
August in Arizona.
When it, oh, dude,
Run it.
no, it needs to be when the ground is still soft, but it cools down.
August in Las Vegas. Run it.
Night golf, maybe.
Nope. September.
Fuck that.
Okay, so Mike Tyson had a stomach ulcer. We didn't think it was going to affect the fight. They postponed it. or the pending rescheduling, supposed to be rescheduled to Friday.
Is the whole card going to be rescheduled?
I'd imagine he won it
Yeah.
all as one event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. So the reason why they not canceled it, I guess, yet, rescheduled it, and they're probably going to reschedule it for October and November. Somewhere in there, ballpark. Probably October.
Yeah.
Probably October. Apparently the reasoning for this was because he can't train to his full capacity because he's going to be busy going to fucking doctor's appointments and this, that, and the third.
Aren't you done training by the week of the fight?
Yes.
So does he need to train?
Well, the fight's July
Yeah, the fight's in
20th.
July.
Oh, I thought it was like...
No, it's
No, yeah,
July
well,
20th.
okay, I got you.
The original
I got you.
day we're a fair bit away.
Oh, she figured it out finally.
So he wouldn't be able to train to his full capacity. He got into fight camp about a month before Jake, and I can't stress this enough. And I'm so tired of talking about this fight because every time it's just so fucking stupid. He got into fight camp a month before Jake. It's a really important detail I want to put in here. Pay attention.
Get the senior discount?
He's old as fuck! He's 58. Or he's 57. He'll be 58 this month.
Johnny, remember when we used to go to the gym? You get $1 off. You're senior.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the place you rented from. Like, well, senior.
My birthday is the same day as Mike Tyson.
June 3rd. Oh, well, I don't
June
want to say.
He is going to be 58 on June 30th. So Mike Tyson got into camp a month early before Jake because he can only train about once a day. A normal boxing camp is typically you do a run in the morning, you had a workout, strength and conditioning, boxing workout, you had 2 workouts and a run. You're typically off 1 day a week for recovery and blah, blah, blah. Mike can't do that because, very important, can't trust this enough, he'll get a stomach ulcer.
No, he has one.
Or, more importantly above all else, he'll fucking die.
Yeah.
So, he has to train once a day, and he has to level it out very consistently, very carefully with his trainers. And if he's going to a doctor's appointment so he can slice open his stomach and stitch together a fucking ulcer, there's not going to be time to train. Now, if you had asked me, what do you do with this fight?
Cancel.
Cancel it. What are we doing here? He's 60. He's sick. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Great fighter. One of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Mike Tyson personally. He's got his issues there. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about like protecting the man. If he's getting a stomach ulcer, and stomach ulcers happen because he's training too hard, because he's taking Advil, because of years of abuse on his body.
Or did he just film a Hot Ones episode or something? That could do it too.
I don't think so.
But the bomb sauce is no joke, dude.
It's a problem. It's a problem for most people. It was a big problem for Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I remember that one.
Yeah. Listen. I'm still invested in it. But like, and if this would have went ahead with like July 20th and he would have made it through camp and he would have been fine, I'd have been like, cool. But now we have to postpone it because of injuries.
I just feel like another one's going to happen.
Yeah, we can't.
I think it's a good sign, given his age, that it's not a boxing-related injury.
But it could be.
Most likely it's not, though.
I agree.
But it's promising that it's not like his wrist or his head or something like that.
Well, if it was like a torn muscle or a torn
Right.
ligament or a concussion or a cut, I would have been a lot more. I would have been, if it was like a torn thing, like he tore his pec or something like that, I would have been like,
Done.
we're not doing this. This is fucking stupid. That's a 9-month delay for him to just be able to fucking throw a punch. What are we doing here? By the time he'll actually be 60. By the time that fight would happen. The stomach ulcer is like
a lot better when he beats Jake Paul. It'd be pretty funny.
He thinks he's going to beat Jake Paul.
No, I think it's rigged for views, and they're going to tie and book a rematch and all that shit, just like all the YouTube boxing fights. But I think if it wasn't rigged and they legitimately fought, Tyson would just clean his clock.
Can you handle that?
I will die on that hill.
Can you handle that? I can't handle that.
No, you guys.
I can't handle that.
I'll die on the hill.
Well, I guess that's why we'll see and watch it.
I don't think we will.
Yeah, you're right. We'll never make it.
You actually believe that?
I think put those two in a ring, no cameras, no bullshit, agree to lose for your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care how old he is. Have you watched that guy's highlights?
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I'm telling you. He's going to die. Are you talking about, like, his prime heavyweight Mike Tyson, or are you talking about the highlights that he just put out?
I'm talking about well, not only that, but his entire boxing career.
Yeah. That ended
20 years
that
ago.
ended 25 years ago. A quarter, longer than you've been alive was the last time he fought. He was walking around in a cane in an airport 2 years ago.
I don't dislike his chances.
You should. If we're in Vegas right now, this is going to be me. I'm going to reiterate it. Here's my chips.
I wouldn't bet on it, first of all.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, Teddy, yeah.
Here's me. Ready? These are all my chips. All of them on Jake Paul. And not only all of them on Jake Paul,
Knockout.
all of them by Jake Paul by fucking nasty, obliterating knockout.
In which round?
Three. Yeah.
2 or 3. Like, and this is coming from the guys who verbatim predicted the fights on Saturday. Sean Strickland wins each round.
Yeah. Well, actually, did you see that one?
Yeah,
Judge?
it was a split.
Well,
You wanted to
yeah.
Makachev.
Yeah, we got it.
Choke out. He has 0 chance. Well, he has.
I just hate Jake Paul.
I hate him.
We do too.
I do too. And that's the scam. We're gonna watch it.
But
I
now
think Mike Tyson's gonna knock him out.
I'll also say, regardless of his age, hi Lily. Regardless of Mike Tyson's age, this will be the most worthy opponent Jake Paul has fought.
No.
It's gotta be.
I don't think it is.
Tommy Fury.
Yeah. He would have struggled with Tommy Fury more than he's going to struggle with Mike Tyson.
Oh, actually, he beat Silva, so.
He's going to. I promise you, he's going to steamroll Mike Tyson.
I think Silva's harder too.
Yeah, Anderson Silva will be a hard.
How old was he in that? Wasn't he almost 50 in that fight?
47.
Yeah, but he just fought 2 years ago.
Yeah,
so
he beat a pro.
I do think the time off definitely hurts.
Yeah. But,
no, that is the main factor.
well, yeah, just he's 57.
Maybe it's a matter of circumstance in my mind too, because I think if it was a bar fight, Jake Paul's done.
Yeah, they're in an elevator.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're in right here. He's going to die.
So I think it's a matter of circumstance.
Yeah,
So
it is.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, that's a scam.
It's fair. It's fair.
That's the scam.
But Jake Paul can also wrestle. So I don't know, even though
He can't really. He can't. I mean, he kind of.
he knows how to, but like.
Yeah, I'd still take Mike Tyson to bite his neck out.
Yeah,
On some Rick Grimes shit.
Yeah, on some Rick Grimes, like take his throat
Imagine
out.
teaching Mike Tyson takedowns and elbows.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well, he did. Mike threw a lot of elbows in his body because he comes around.
All those
pops
boxers did.
And yeah, especially back then.
Oh, the KSI.
So, like, I'll go back to a sentence you just said. Regardless of age, pause. That is the only reason why he's going to lose this fight. If he's 10 years younger, he would run through him.
Yeah.
If he, like, the last time Mike fought a serious fight, well, like, we can even go back to, like, when he fought Roy Jones. We watched that fight in person.
Yeah.
Mike probably won that fight, but that looked like your two uncles having a fight in the back, like at a barbecue.
Thanksgiving football got out of hand.
It's like
that was what, 5 years ago?
2020.
Yeah.
he would have been 53.
Yeah.
Now tack on. Now tack on 4 years to that. And despite how you feel about Jake, the kid can fight.
Yeah, I'm just very biased because I hate the guy. No, I get it. I get it.
Hate him. But, like, that's the scam. My dad's upstairs. He's going to watch it, and he's going to go, fucking old Mike Tyson's going to get him.
Yeah.
My uncles. Mike Tyson's going to get him. Everybody
Mike's
over the
different.
age of 40. Mike was the greatest of all time. Yeah, he was the greatest of all time back before I came out of my dad's nuts. I mean, it was like, and he got knocked out then.
Well, yeah.
But he got knocked out.
It happens.
Yeah. He got knocked out by Buster Douglas, who had the worst heavyweight championship run.
I have no idea who that.
He don't even know who he is.
I don't know that much about boxing though.
It is.
I think in my mind, I know I just said it. It's a matter of circumstance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll agree with you, the age is definitely the limiting factor. I just think in my mind, if they bumped into each other in a bar,
Oh yeah.
He'd kill him.
Yeah.
It's not even close. Yeah, it's not close.
I think it would be close.
I don't think it would. I think he would bite his neck out.
I do think
Jake Paul's huge too. Though. I don't know.
I do think regardless of age though, Mike Tyson has that psycho mentality of I'm gonna put my arm through you, even if it means I lose my arm.
Yeah.
He
I
does.
think he would be willing to kill Jake Paul
Yeah.
if it's the last thing he does.
Yeah.
And I don't think Jake has that mentality. I think skill outweighs that mentality, but
I can. Here's what Jake Paul sees. This is a pro fight.
Money.
He sees a lot of money.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he sees,
Well, they both do. That's the only reason anyone agrees to
Can
do
you
this.
imagine the Twitter feed when Mike Tyson's lifeless body is on the floor?
Like Wars and Nate Robinson.
And
That was funny.
And
He
Nate-
bounced like a basketball.
and he doesn't even see it as like he doesn't see it as imagine when I cripple this old man. He sees it as I'm gonna knock out Mike Tyson. I'm gonna be known as the guy who flatlined Mike Tyson. And then because the WCB rankings are fucking terrible, they're going to give him a title shot for the cruiserweight belt immediately after that.
And that's when it gets fun.
And he will lose. But
Who kills?
I don't know who the cruiserweight champion is. There's a lot of not great boxing champions out there. But I'm telling you, it will be like Nate Robinson. He's going to
Not as bad.
He'd bounce a little harder. He probably weighs 3 times what Nate Robinson does.
I'm just remembering all the memes now with Nate Robinson. The one I get at Walmart. Hey Nate, why are you sleeping?
I wake up, Nate.
There were a lot of good memes that came out of that fight.
I genuinely, if I had to like predict this fight today, and I'm not gonna put money on it, and I could 100% be wrong, and I pray it is. Him and I have talked about this ad nauseum. We pray that it is.
Yeah, I just don't know how anyone could like the kid.
No.
Like, nobody does. But I pray nothing more. Mike goes in there. I'm gonna eat the children and just flatlines Jake. But the more likely outcome, unfortunately, is that he's gonna go in there. I'm gonna eat the children. He's gonna move like an athletic 60-year-old. Because it's biology. He can't.
Yeah.
He's gonna look. They're gonna look like a really athletic 58-year-old. They'll make him look like he's 46, like your uncle in a backyard brawl at Buffalo Wild Wings. And he's gonna slither. I think he's gonna get the first round in. Now we're getting tired, and dead over.
I like how he breathes with a lisp, too.
I'm so confident. And when I think he gets knocked down, I think he's either going to stay down.
I think the body shots are going to be nasty on him.
Well, especially if the ulcer's
Yeah,
still
I
an
know.
issue at that point.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Getting punched in the ribs when you have that problem.
Yeah, I just think he's going to stand square because that's what Mike does, or he did 25 years ago. Is he stands square, but he was so fast and hit so hard back then it didn't matter.
Oh yeah.
But he's not going to be that fast. He's not gonna have that chin anymore.
And he's not going to have the power because he's older.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he still will hit hard, but he's
Not as hard.
just going to walk into one, and it is going to be fucking get him a pillow and blanket and take the fucking binky out of his mouth. Because
You have swayed my opinion slightly, but I hope you're wrong. I really do.
I hope I'm wrong too. Nobody wants me to be wrong more than me. But unfortunately,
To an extent, Potter would never hope he's wrong.
Yeah. Oh, if he's wrong, he can't go to his family. Can't go to the
Disown
lake.
himself.
He can't go to the lake. We'll be shocked though.
I would be fucking. I'd be floored.
Yeah, we'll be like that video you sent me of when.
There's gonna be a lot of people
Gage got
putting
it.
money on that fight too.
Oh my god, yeah. But it's a scam.
That's
That's the one thing. Teddy doesn't bet on fights.
That's the trick.
Just doesn't know about it.
I wish I bet on fights.
If
but
he
I
could
don't
bet
really
on, can you bet on WWE?
Yeah.
Why would you ever bet on something?
I feel like that could go extremely wrong, and
Because back
someone could be
then,
making a
Vince
lot of money.
McMahon could change his mind right before you walked out the fucking gate. And
Right. So what they do is they look at the odds, which
and someone makes a huge bet.
right,
and they'll
which way
share
is
it.
going to make us more money,
Yeah.
and then you just flip the script.
Or saying, I guess people say football does that too. Some weird shit.
I don't know. But yeah. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, probably postponed until October. I would not run that fight. Just
Yeah.
I would kill it depending on what his condition is. I don't actually know what his condition is, but if it's like he needs surgery and
I wonder how long of a recovery something like that is too. Would it be
Especially
like
at 57?
true? But would it be
Yeah.
like, oh, you let those stitches dissolve, you're good to go,
Like 2
or is
weeks,
it like yeah?
but it's like a thing where like he kind of has to start over.
Well, yeah, not being able to train for
Yeah.
any given amount of time is going to affect it bad.
So like I guess the theory is he gets if he needs surgery. I don't know if an ulcer needs surgery or not, but if he does need surgery, he's gonna have to take 2 months to recover. August, September, October, try to train for 2 more months and then get in the ring. But
I'll tell you, I'm not a doctor, but if that shit popped on the plane, that's
I don't know
definitely
if-
surgery.
He's taking a plus one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if it was like a ruptured ulcer or what it was, but clearly it was enough where he couldn't, continue to.
Ride on the airplane.
Yeah, jeez. Anyway, speaking of fights,
Doesn't she look like a hyena?
She kind of does.
Like, I don't even remember the Lion King we went. She looks
Hey, we
like,
saw 2 dogs golfing today.
It's crazy.
A couple pit bulls came jogging up to us. We were like, "Oh,
oh, we're dying.
I had my 5-iron in hand. I was like,
I'll cave
I
it.
don't like this club. I'll snap it."
I don't even know if that would work. I think I could just piss it off.
Yeah, I know what I would do. I had my pitching wedge in hand. I'm going right at his ankle, getting in the golf cart. leaving there.
Wow,
Hey,
it's true friendship right there.
The golf
it
cart
is.
can go
You
faster.
just saved your friend.
No, they
No.
could catch up to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they'd be worried about tearing his throat out, so it's fine.
There were 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, one would come after me. I'd be like,
Actually,
don't
I feel
worry,
like both would go
John.
after the same one just to pat.
I'd be like, don't worry, John, I'm going to get help.
I'll come back with help.
Get my car. Get the fuck out of there. I'm coming back. I would not come back. That was on like hole 4. That's a long drive.
Just go to hole 5.
Yeah, I go tee off.
Holy shit! They drug him all the way over here.
He's like in his throat hurt out.
John, you won't believe what I just hit.
John, I just absolutely piped this fucking driver.
Oh fuck.
What am I kidding? I sent him in the woods. UFC 302. Speaking of fights that Nick and I predict, right? Did we predict Holland winning?
We didn't know the guy he was fighting, but we said it
I did
didn't
not
matter.
expect. Did you see how he won?
I did not.
Holland?
forgot.
Fucking snapped this dude's
Oh,
arm bar.
he had it in it for like a minute, and the ref's like, "All right, we're just done."
He had the guy in an arm bar, and he looks at the ref, and he was like, I'm good. The guy wouldn't tap, and he looks at the ref, and he's like, I will break it. He looks at Herb Dean, who was reffing the fight, and he's like,
Herb's like, "I like this stuff."
yeah, Herb's like, I wish he'd hit him after he was knocked out.
He lets him get away with that quite a bit.
And he like,
He's one of the greatest refs.
yeah, he's like the ref for the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
But like
Yeah.
notoriously is known for letting people get fucking.
But that's why, because
blasted
he's in
after-
the big fight, so that's why.
Also, when you just do the amount of fights he's had,
Yeah, it's
they're
hard.
not all going to go smooth.
Oh, it's hard.
No, yeah, I wouldn't.
And 10 rights or 10 10 rights don't make a wrong. If you can have 100 good fights. If you let one guy get hit
you
too many
early
times,
every time because if you let one hit can disable someone.
I would let him go until the guy doing the punching is like,
my hand's broken.
You don't let me.
You're no.
Stop me. And I'd be like, I'm gonna let him be a warrior.
It's not to the death. He's
like knocked out. Yeah, he's gonna defend himself eventually.
Dana White fired a
His
ref.
hands are up. His hands are up.
The fucking guy's like Dana fired a ref one time because the guy like clearly should have stopped the fight, but he just kept it going.
Yeah.
And the fucking person literally kept punching this girl, and he goes, I talked to him after the fight, and he said, I was letting her be a warrior. And he goes, no, dummy. You're there to protect her from herself. Fired him like that.
Dana would do that.
Yeah, he don't fuck around.
Yeah.
I like Dana a lot.
Same. Love that guy.
I'm not opposed to a little Dana White, you know. Opposed to some stuff. You know, we're not going to make jokes about that.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob here, he would. Yeah, but like Kevin was like,
I got to do it with us four.
You need to scoot that camera back, I could tell you that.
Yeah, we'll probably have to switch rooms or something like that. But he was like, I'm going to break it. And the ref was like, go for it, kid. He like rent, and then his arm.
Yeah. And the guy, he went like this, he like tapped like twice.
Yeah, it was gross. And then he stood up and he was like, Herb, why did you call it? While his arm was one.
Yeah, Johnny's like this, why'd you call it?
Yeah.
Who was it?
I can't, it was Kevin Holland. Just look up Kevin Holland arm.
I can tell you the name.
So tired.
Same, dude.
It's because you guys were in the sun. That will wear
fucked
you out.
like a fat
Bro, you gotta
bitch's
drive
flip-flop.
home too.
Yeah, I do.
That's
Just like a regular class in jiu-jitsu.
Michael. Oh, this is the guy.
God.
Yeah, but he had a John in there for like a minute before that.
I hope that guy can write left-handed.
Oh my God, dude.
No one wants a signature anyway. He gets tapped out by Kevin Holland. You ain't going far in the UFC.
Imagine, like,
Hey, can you sign my sweatband?
for extender it. Like,
Hold up. We gotta get tape.
can somebody put the pen in my hand?
Or he has to do the Stephen Hawking where you
And
hold
it's
it in
like
your mouth.
that.
Extend your arm. Okay?
Yeah.
Now bend it a little more. Feel that in your elbow?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Times like 100.
Okay, we gotta try that.
That's what we should do for a video. John, lay down. Let me make some.
Fuck no.
Never mind. So yeah, Kevin Holland won by armbar. He doesn't normally win by armbar.
No.
But now we know he can.
Yeah, but what did he say? They were like, what do you want to do? Kevin, you want to stay at 185 or fight at 170? And Kevin was like, I'm the greatest gatekeep fighter there ever was. I don't want to fight for a title. Keep me up, keep me down. Just keep Kevin Holland around, kid.
You keep Kevin around.
And I was like, all right, I like this guy. This guy's not bad. He like fights all the time. And he goes, they're like, do you want to make a run for the title, Kevin? He goes, fuck. No.
He fought Shamayo, the guy's ass.
Yeah, he was like, just keep giving me $60,000 a fight so I can fight 5 times a year against a bunch of.
I bet he makes more than that, but yeah.
It's good living.
I think the majority of fighters, I think they're only getting paid like $60,000 per fight,
He's a big name now.
plus like sponsorships and whatever. I bet that's his shit. He wants to fight 5 times a year against not ranked guys.
Yeah.
And he just wants to make $200,000 a year.
Right, but also you've seen some of those fights. Like, you could also fight once and never fight again.
Michael Chandler.
That's what Michael Chandler's doing, waiting for Conor for 3 years. I would.
It's a good investment.
It depends what the paycheck is, dude. He tweeted and he was like, Islam Makhachev, I'll see you soon. And then my head was like, no, you're not.
That'd be a good fight.
I was like, you're never getting that title fight.
I could see it.
Both have a ground game.
If he beats
Michael
Conor,
Chandler's got a weird body, you know, like the small but big build.
yeah, it's like a fuck.
So they're hard to submit. That's why Volk was a hard matchup.
Michael
Volk
Chandler's
has-
built like one of those gum packs that you like take the.
He's the guy who thinks
it out.
on like roids, but he's
Hubba
not.
bubba
Yeah, like a
fucking
Hubba Bubba,
tape
like,
gum.
training one. Yeah, he spit all over me. It's chill, man.
That's all right.
It's all right.
He also went to Mizzou, so
still
he's
love
cool,
you.
so-
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Love you. Say it louder for the people in the
Do you know who Michael Chandler is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know he went to Mizzou, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Missouri, yeah.
Oh, how about that? How about that? Too bad I'm not winning the championship, but that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, finally you hit over there a couple more
Who do we
times.
have? Who else do we have that went to Missouri? Mizzou?
Tyron Woodley, did he go there? I know he's from.
He's from St. Louis. Yeah, we got the guy who got flatlined by Jake Paul. That's nice. But he was a great world champion.
Yeah, in his time until Colby came.
Yeah, end of that.
You talking about the forever?
Talking to Forever Talking.
Ian's mad because we've had 3 cuts now.
It's unreal. It's absolutely shocking. Even John, even when Jacob was here, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
You grow up, man.
No.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, Sean Strickland.
Yeah, if I was born, there's really not to talk about.
Yeah, he just walked down Paul Acosta and touched him
And wore him out.
repeatedly in the face.
With his fist.
Okay, but that one judge who scored at 49-46.
Yeah, hey bud, you're probably not watching, but in the case you are, you're a fucking moron. I mean,
I don't know. You can't watch. He's probably blind from what I could tell.
I mean,
Yeah, it was easily a 50-45 for Sean Strickland, and one of the judges had it the complete other way.
it was not close. Like, it was competitive, but it wasn't close.
Yeah.
What's a good analogy? It was like, it's like me versus 50, 12-year-olds. But I have a baseball bat.
At least you say it's competitive.
Do you want to go into that real quick? I think you'd get your shit
I think
rocked.
I would too. 50's a lot.
50's a lot.
50's a lot. Me versus...
You're going to kill like 11 of them, but the other 39 are going to fuck you up.
We've talked about this before. It's a great clip.
That was how many?
Yeah, it was how many 12-year-olds do you think you can take on if you had a baseball bat? Aluminum baseball
At
bat.
one time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like they all just charge at you.
Yeah. Because otherwise you'd just be swinging and hitting them in the head.
Yeah.
10.
Limit it down. How many
10.
10-year-olds? How many 10-year-olds do you think you can take on?
Is there really that much of a difference between a 10 and a 12-year-old?
Some of them,
You
yeah.
sound like the expert. You want to?
Some of them get to puberty.
I know. I see these kids whose skates I sharpen at work. These 13-year-olds are some big boys.
Yeah. I think...
Something at 12, 10 of them.
AAU basketball players, 13.
That's what. Yeah,
And 19.
yeah. With their fucking birth certificate, I am 12.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh, you
fucking
get a
bench
full
warmers
beard,
guy.
You're dunking.
That is Albert Pujols.
I could take on... I think I can make some shit happen. I can make some shit happen.
10. I'll go low. 10.
I'm thinking like 42.
Maybe if they're coming at you in a straight line, tripping over the one you just
I feel
clobbered.
like 5.
I couldn't take care of 42 12-year-olds. Kidding me? No way.
So it depends.
10's a good number.
I think 10.
10's a good number.
And I'm going to get hurt, though. Like, I'm going to win, but it's going to suck.
Oh, Joe Rogan. They asked Joe Rogan that. They were like, you think you can fight 12-year-olds? And Joe Rogan was like, I fuck up 12-year-olds.
Oh, that's like 2 roundhouse kicks for him.
Yeah. And he was like, the guy goes, yeah, okay, but what if they were wearing helmets? And Joe was like, it doesn't matter. The first one's going to get kicked into oblivion.
Yeah.
And they were like,
That dude's got
what
a
if they
leg
didn't care
on
about
him,
getting
man.
hit? And Joe was like, well, hold on. Everybody cares about getting hit.
Then he has to go into some analogy
Yeah, he's like, you're
about...
talking about non-humans now.
Yeah. God, dude.
I feel like I could get up there. If he can take out 12 with just roundhouse kick, I feel like I could take out like 20 if I had a aluminum.
You know what, though? I think an aluminum baseball bat would kind of break down
I was
after
about to say.
4 or 5 hits to the
I was
dome.
going to say it might be easier to
That thing's going to look like that guy's arm after a few 12-year-olds.
You think so?
I think it would.
All right, I think if one comes at me and I absolutely Albert Pujols fucking cranked this thing into left field.
But if they're all coming at you at the same time, then you're getting hit like
That's
4
what I'm
different
saying.
times.
But if I blast
Or if
one,
they're smart,
if
they
I
go
blast
for the
one, I
legs.
think I'm gonna freak him out. If I blast one,
Well, we're saying if they all come at once.
Imagine one of them gets a hold of the bat. That's a possibility.
Right, so but let's say 2 grab your leg, so then you can't step with power after you hit the first one.
Yeah, then it's all arms.
Well, I guess that's if they're smart, but they're 12-year-olds.
but I think if I hit the first one, they're all in one, like, if I like blast the first one and the one behind him catches that kid's eyeball because I just knocked it out of his fucking skull, I feel like that's going to cause.
They just pause.
That's going to pause.
And you can take a step back.
And then suddenly I'm like the kid has an eyeball in his hand. He looks up and I'm right there.
All right, let's say you're
Pitch perfect baseball.
Let's say change the circumstance a little bit. You're in a UFC octagon. Same scenario, but there's limited space for you to run away because you can't just go through them. You can't.
I'm very confident I could take care of 5. For sure.
I think that's a good number.
5, yeah, 5.
I could take care of 5 for sure. 6 I could take care of. 7 we're getting there. 8 might be a problem.
I'm going 10, but I'm going to leave very injured.
9, bringing it back. I would take care of 9. 10.
It starts to get fishy for
It
sure.
starts getting fishy when you get to double digits.
This cannot be a recurring segment on this podcast, by the way.
It has been so far.
I think everyone's answered the question for the most part.
Yeah, it's a great clip. We ask everybody.
Gotta ask
Should I
more.
bring my dad down here? Hey, Dad, how many 12-year-olds do you think you fuck up with an aluminum baseball
He'd
bat?
probably say 15.
He'd probably say, "Are they you?" Because 100.
Yeah, my dad. Was
You know the
my
Family
dad
Guy
was
where he just pictures, I love pictures Peter's face. That's just what he
I pictured
did.
blasting you in the face with a baseball bat every day for the last 47 years.
I just wish I was there for your soccer practices because I could just imagine you running every practice.
Yeah. Yep.
Touch that board. And
I wasn't at a lot,
One
but yeah.
touch. Dad, shut up. Hey, Ian. See that keyboard?
It's exactly.
You wouldn't even say anything. Just
Yeah, that was pretty much how it was.
It affected him though. He would get pissed. You would piss him off.
Oh,
You would get under his skin for sure.
wasn't there. Actually, I was there a couple times.
wrong.
We did a couple.
No, he was not.
He's wrong. I'm the team captain.
You're still not the team captain.
I'm the 6-time champion. I'm a winner. I'm here to win. And those kickboard runs didn't help me do it.
They weren't supposed to help you do it with that. They were supposed to help your manners.
Yeah, it was more an attitude problem.
Didn't help with that either.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Moving on.
Poirier
The big one.
versus Islam.
Diamond, Dustin, Poirier versus Islam, Khabib.
I don't know if you saw his
Not
walkout,
sure.
but he came out to Diamonds. By
The diamonds
That's
in
pretty
the
sick.
sky shine bright. It was so cool.
he didn't shine bright though,
Yeah, too
because
bad.
he went to sleep.
Yeah, he got snooze time.
You should. It's all about appearances. I like it.
Get him a pillow and blanket. Listen. Riley lost money.
Oh, we knew that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great fight.
Yeah.
Really, really great fight. Dustin, unfortunately,
He's just not good enough.
didn't. And it sucks for him that the 3 times he had a title fight, he had to go fight some of the best
He could-
lightweights there ever
I think
were.
if he fought Oliveira again, he could maybe win.
I think he could beat Oliveira.
Yeah, just because the chin
Yeah.
of Oliveira, but
But unfortunately, he was never going to beat.
no one beats the other two.
Yeah, and he did pretty good against Islam. Like, he landed some
He
good
did good
shots.
against Khabib too. It's just
Yeah, he busted Islam's face up pretty good.
yeah,
But
that cut.
also, he got busted up pretty good, too.
He lost every round. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, it was one of those, like, again, it's competitive, but it's not close.
Is he a bleeder? I feel like he's a bleeder.
Poirier,
Yeah.
he actually did. His face was so swollen though.
Yeah, he got-
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, he got beat up. He got
Like-
No one's a bleeder like Nate Diaz, dude.
No.
guy's
That
out of
fucking
his mind.
cut over his eye.
I don't know if you
every
saw it.
single
Islam
fight.
has like such a huge cut though right here. The blood was.
Yeah, he took was it an elbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took an elbow right here, and they, like, wiped him up. And by the time he got up off the stool again, it was fucking running down his
Yeah.
face. It was like one of those
Okay.
that do not stop bleeding. Remember that thing you did to your hand? You sliced your finger in half?
Goalpost.
Yeah.
bled a lot.
Yeah.
I never
didn't
knew
see it, but
I
yeah.
never knew a finger could bleed so much.
That's like on your head.
Oh,
Yeah,
that brings back
that's-
memories.
That's when I
crazy.
sliced my eye open. But, like,
Oh yeah,
worse.
soccer.
It was
Yeah.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
There's a little fucking cut on my finger. I filled 2 washcloths, and it was still dripping after that.
You rode with Brian, right?
I did. It was awkward. I just remember driving past the hospital on the way home, and I was like, "Can we just go there?"
Guys, I don't know
And
if you know that.
Brian's mom was like, "No, I'm taking."
Well, can we at least stop at the gas station and put this finger in milk?
Took you home instead of the hospital?
Yeah, and then I got home and I was like, I don't think I need to go. My mom looked at it and gagged, and she was like, Yeah, no, you gotta go.
Unless you want to be fingerless.
We're gonna take you. We're gonna take
And
you.
then I was there till 3 a.m.
Couldn't get a
Got a
band-aid.
shot up your ass,
A
right?
Band-Aid? Oh yeah, 4 shots in my ass,
Some fucking dirt.
2 in each cheek. No, dude,
Is there a
you
way we
should've
could just
seen
put it
that.
all in one and just.
I think should have amputated.
They thought about it. There's an option. Yeah. I could have been a little nubby guy.
I wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Probably help with my slice.
Probably not. Probably would have made it a lot worse.
I wouldn't squeeze the club so tight.
Yeah.
Why you keep letting go of the freaking clubs, John?
Trying to swing it.
Can't go to Top Golf no more because
I'm missing a digit. Hi.
So Islam Makhachev choked out Dustin to win. What do you do with Dustin?
He's retiring.
Tired?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, because he already said, he goes, I got to think about it, but to be honest, like, if I'm not fighting for anything, I can make another run, but I've already done that 3 times, and I've lost every time.
Yeah, he's not getting better.
I don't really want to do it. Well, he's 35.
Or younger.
He was like, I've fought 50 times. That destroys your body. I don't want to be
He also fought McGregor 3 times, so he's got a paycheck.
Yeah, he was like, why? What am I doing?
Yeah, I remember those fights. None of those were title fights?
No.
No, yeah. I mean, if Conor beats Chandler, which I think he will, my opinion on that has changed 180. Funny enough. If Conor beats Chandler, they'll probably ask Dustin if he wants to fight Conor again. Because that will be Conor's last fight under contract.
Still won't. Dustin will win that.
Do they know what weight they're fighting at for that one?
I think 170.
It'll be 170.
Yeah, because he was a fucking meatball in that Roadhouse movie, dude.
Yeah.
That was when he was on steroids and was probably walking around at
205.
205, something like that. But him versus Chandler will be 170. He's thinned out a lot since then.
That's a lot of weight for him. I'm 270 and I'm like 6 inches taller than McGregor. Or not 270, 205.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was taking roids to try to heal his leg. So he was on roids. But like whenever you're that big and you're
won't stop.
Small,
Hi.
it will never end. She'll just keep doing it forever.
I love it.
Unless you just use her as a footstool, then she stops.
Yeah.
I'll pet her.
What do you do for Islam Makhachev?
I want Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
Through the rest of the division. He'll beat him.
I don't care about Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah. Cancel that fight.
Yeah. Is there anybody in 155 you could fight?
Armand, but like, that doesn't really excite him.
Yeah,
Yeah. He already beat him, so.
Is there... I mean...
yeah, there's really no one.
Yeah, I mean...
Because like Gaethje will be the same thing. He'll just get submitted.
Is there anybody at 170 he could go up and fight?
Besides Leon Edwards?
Yeah. Do you care about?
No.
Not really. Yeah. I mean, I think it literally is like, but like the problem is that Leon Edwards versus Bilal isn't till
I don't even know when it is.
I think it's August. So it's like, you're just gonna have Islam Makhachev sit for like a year?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first fighter to do it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the
Won't
first
be
time.
the first time he's done it.
Yeah. Last time he fought was in September.
Yeah. Or do you just say
Sort of that.
you wait for Conor?
Or October.
You think they give Conor a title shot if he wins?
Yeah. No, I don't think Dana's that dumb.
I think they would.
It's all about marketing, though.
I think they think
Think it's going to make them more money? It's got to be talked about at least.
If Michael Chandler wins, they will 1,000% give him a title shot.
Well, Michael Chandler's different. Well, I think Michael Chandler will win, but
If it's Conor,
but like 170.
if it's Conor, oh yeah, what said they could give it.
McGregor's not making 155. I mean, he was too big.
Yeah, probably not. If you give Conor, if Conor beats Michael Chandler, and it depends if they get him in another contract. They get him in on another contract, they will throw him in there with
Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards.
Yeah, that won't go well.
Yeah, no. But if he doesn't get another contract, they will throw him in there with Dustin Poirier, and it still will not end well.
Or Nate Diaz, maybe. They get him back.
If they didn't get it, if they can't sign Conor to another contract, I think they should throw him in there with Nate Diaz, and just say, let's make as much money here as we possibly can. But if they can't, and if they can't get him another contract, and Dana's like, we need to get Conor out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're tired.
How old is he? 34?
Conor?
Yeah.
36.
He's up there.
Older than that? Yeah.
He's got up there.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, sat forever.
He did.
That's what you get. Sorry, bud. I need to take a nap.
All right. Well, it's been like an hour, so.
It's been a long episode.
I could use a nap.
A lot of cutting.
I got
a long drive ahead of you.
an hour drive.
You want to take a nap up here?
I might have to. It's good to be back in the motherland, though.
Hey, remember when Teddy
Walk
barged
ahead.
in on you?
Yeah, we should go
Let's
do
go
that.
get karma on him.
Airsoft guns. They didn't shoot him, though. Thank God.
Oh, that would have been so funny. But
That would have sucked.
at that time, you probably would have blamed me for it. So.
If there was no risk of me losing an eye, they would have shot.
What are you talking about?
When I was living with Nick, one day after school, I'm just laying there on the bed, like watching YouTube or something, and they just barge in with airsoft guns.
Yeah, we planned it. I wonder if I have it.
He's probably got a video.
Oh,
I don't think I
remember
did.
this one,
Teddy and
yeah.
James.
Yeah,
Teddy
so,
definitely had it.
Yeah.
I don't think I.
Yeah, that was when you guys had like the autumn, like the big one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yeah.
And then I got a hold of it. I think I did shoot you.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I don't have it, but
Nick and I owe each other a bunch of shots from
probably about 10,000.
from hockey.
I was talking with Teddy with that. I was like, just imagine if we just like get the metal ones and just like get an automatic one and just shoot each other in the same spot.
So
Fucking brutal.
So it was, what was it? It was
Every goal
the Blues scored, I shoot you, and every
goal-
goal another team scores, you shoot me.
Yeah.
And we did it for like 3 weeks, and then stopped. And that was the year we won the cup. So there's probably 60 games after when we stopped.
plus all the 4 years after.
Oh, it's still going?
Yeah, we're still counting it. So I'm saying we gotta get an automatic. Just 10,000, yeah.
How about just one real bullet to like the tricep? I'll take that. That would probably hurt less long term.
I can make that happen.
Not you. Nick's gotta shoot it.
He shoots you. Well, it was me. I was supposed to shoot him.
There, we're now friends again.
We're all friends again. They're gonna take me to the
Joe,
zoo.
you can't shoot him. It only works if I shoot him.
They're gonna take me to the zoo and roll me around.
Well, if you shoot me, that means I get to shoot.
And if we're doing things fair here.
All right, we're good.
Oh,
Anyways,
God, I love that show.
We need to wrap this up because I gotta take a shit.
Okay, I do too, so.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
It's a bit much. Thank you for watching this episode of Forever Talking. We talk nothing forever. My name is Ian Moore, my commentating partner and co-host, and our guest for today's episode.
I won't be a guest for long.
This is my show now. We're taking over. What are you saying in there? Can I see that? Can I see that? Really, you just did that.
Thanks for watching today's episode. Welcome to my ASMR channel.
Do some scratches.
Wait, Ian, you gotta open your mouth and breathe like really, really deep. Just trying to get it in his mouth.
On today's episode of Forever Talking, I'm gonna shove my foot so far up John's ass, he's gonna taste the brand of my sock.
See you later, everybody.
Okay.